doing some daytime driving. I did not realize that was a prologue mission. The real game don't begin until after the heist, which had all these crazy twists and turns. I'm surprised no one's talking about, no one is talking about this game, even on the ps4, because this is a technical achievement for ps4. So I'm like, as expensive as this game is, all the small details, the buildings you can go inside, the customizations, the side quests, the deep RPG elements of like leveling up your character with different attributes for hacking and combat, whatever else. Surprised no one is talking about this version. It's like a after the update. I think they should have waited and then released it then. It was released in a hot mess. It was unplayable at ps4 from what I've seen. I'm glad I waited. Let's tell.
You don't know me,
But
but you
the state begins now. This is the
deal with downtown city center.
playable
Yeah, I
game,
know.
except for some
What about
spots.
you? Hot stuff. Need anything?
Oh!
Tell me.
I
Remember,
need for you to go
Ego knows
for
everybody.
So does me, Mr. V. V is for victim. Welcome to Sunset. What did it say? Welcome to the sun. Electric City. Okay. That's some questionable things you can do with your character that I just ignored and avoided messing with the private spots of your character. It was very unexpected, and I was like, nah, I'm not gonna even mess with that. That's kind of gross to me. So I left that as default. I've never seen that in the game before. That really did kind of like, well, yeah, it grossed me out. I don't want to see another man's. You know what I'm saying? And then you can customize it, which is sexy. I don't ever want to see it again, so I'm doing my best to ever forget that I even saw that in this game.
I like people who understand the value of respect.
And I like people with a sexy, deep Hector Salazar voice like you. Get back to Salazar, the actor. Hector Salazar.
Call me Mr. Hands.
One of the kings
If you're looking for Pacific jobs,
Latin
call me.
cinema.
Name's V. And what? No,
One of
pleased
the
to meet
many
you.
kings. Got Jimmy Smith.
I'm truly honored to meet
Hector
you.
Alessandro.
You got any biz? Call me.
Yep. Yep. And but I think he passed away. He voiced Bane a couple of the episodes of the animated series for Batman. He had one of those cool voices too, like Keith David. Hector Alessandro's voice is really awesome. Yeah, he was in a lot of stuff. He was like a character actor. He was like everything almost, but yeah, he passed away after a couple years ago. I was sad. I was like, I like watching him in movies. He's one of those actors you get excited when you see him, like, oh, that's so and so, you know, when you see David Keith pop up or Samuel L. Jackson pops up or another character actor, like, oh, I like that actor. He's always in everything. They don't overdo it, oversaturate. They do enough projects to where they blend in. I would be a character actor myself. Samuel L. Jackson making more money just putting on the Nick Fury suit than he ever did maybe 30 years ago from one film. You know, from 3-5 film. He's making 3 times that amount just to put on the costume for a quick 1-minute scene in one of the Marvel films. And he's got the upcoming Secret Invasion show, which I'm really excited for. I mean, Nick Fury should have been the lead of the Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. show, but that show, turns out, wasn't even part of the cinematic universe. It was just a different, like, yeah, a different universe. I figured that. I'm like, something don't feel right with this show. It didn't feel like a Marvel show. It felt like a bland spy series that always got the show overall. All the female characters are always OP. You didn't have no kind of muscles, but they're all. I get tired of that trope. Like, goddamn, we know you strong. We know we're strong, but don't overdo. And if you're gonna show a strong woman, at least give the bitch some muscles. Because I mean, you talk about don't oversex her, but you won't give her muscles because it's too manly. Even though you were about being overly sexual, or you want the opposite. Like She-Hulk got muscles, Wonder Woman got muscles in comic. Shit. For real, shoot, Thunder from the Black Lightning series, she had muscles. So I'm like, you gotta have all these women, all these different martial arts abilities. Ming Na sings, Ming. Now she's a martial artist, I believe, in real life. I can't believe she's in her 50s. She should have been the lead in Ghost and the show. Ma Ning, I can't pronounce her name, but she should have been the major in the Ghost in the show, but they visually to maybe Scarlett Johansson, you know, Oriental with CGI. Like, what the fuck? Anyway, they pissed off a lot of Asian, Japanese, Oriental actresses for that. All these actors, you gonna hire some, you know, hire a white girl and just put CGI Chinese? Like, really? Like, that is just, that's just as bad as blackface. Ain't no different. But anyway, I like her stuff she's been in. She was in ER for I remember her from my mom. I used to watch ER every day with my mom, every week when it first came on TV and stuff. During the early to mid 90s, mid 93 premiere, but she was in 1 or 2 seasons of that show. I mean, she played a nurse. No, she was becoming a doctor. Forgot her character's name. She was on the show. There's a lot of stars that were on ER, big stars now. George Clooney, but Ming Na Mei, Ming Na Mei. She was on ER for a few years during the 90s, I believe. She played the girlfriend to one of the doctors. I think Mekhi Phifer's character and her were like friends. They dated for a bit in the show. Yeah, she's never aged. She's like she's in her 50s, I think, but she's looks the same. She's gorgeous, first of all, but she doesn't look like she's there even close to being 50-something. She had her own stunts on that Boba Fett show. I'm so glad they gave that dude his own show, because that actor's been acting for Australian. He's you know, he was, I mean, he's not bad looking. He was handsome back then. I never understood why they never gave him any starring roles. He did such a good job. I'm so glad they gave him, you know, that show to explain what the fans already knew, that Boba Fett survived, and you've got the actor who played him perfectly back too. I like him. I'm glad he came back for that role. He should have been a major star. I mean, they give all these other actors chances, all these little skinny British kids. Tom Sawyer, dude. What's his name? Spider-Boy. Tom Holland. He ain't nobody Spider-Man. I'm sorry, but he don't look like no man to me.